Yeah, I had to restart something. Okay. Things are good.
Hopefully. Please tell us if they are not.
So guys, we just got back from Mad Max.
Fury Road.
And my scrotum shrank probably by a lot. At least a couple millimeters. Yeah, potential spoilers, but it was fucking awesome. Like, that whole... Max's whole role in that movie is like my personal power trip.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like... He hardly says any words in the whole movie.
He grunts more than speaks.
He grunts. And it's like... That is what I want to do. I want to help women and feminists win their liberation by standing silently in the background, letting them do their own thing, and then occasionally helping them shoot people and lift things.
Yeah.
That's like the ultimate goal.
Like, he was literally her, Furiosa's, I don't know what do you want to call it. Her, like...
He's a feminist ally. Let's just say that.
Well, I mean, just, like, he was literally her, like, holder for her fucking gun at one point in time, where she's just like, don't breathe. Just like, so I can shoot out this light and blind a guy with the shards of glass. Which was fucking amazing.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome. And what Molly made a comment at the end is like, he's basically the lone wanderer in Fallout.
Yep.
Where he
shows up, he helps some people, and then he leaves.
Yep.
And never to be seen again.
God, I really hope they make more of those. That's going to be incredible. I hope the sound is fine. I turned this down by a lot. I think it's fine.
Hopefully.
I'm gonna try turning it down a little more. We had some issues with that last week. Okay, I've never beaten this game. I'm about 15 or 16 hours into it, and I've never beaten it, even on easy. And it sucks because I only have 3 ships unlocked, and you know, who knows? I mean, I don't know how many there are. I'm sure there are a lot. But this one right here is probably my favorite. It's like, it doesn't really focus on its own heavy weaponry. It's like, it has these ion blasters down here, which disable the ship's other parts, and then depends on drones to do all the damage. And it's just like, if you get this set up right, you can just like get all these systems working and then just sit back and cross your arms
and let it do its job for you.
And then it'll just...
I want to read the names. We have Nathan.
We have Ooh, let's rename everybody.
Okay.
This will be... Mad Max. She will be Furiosa.
I'm trying to think of other names. All I remember is the seed girl.
There were a lot of really awesome names.
Yeah.
At the end of the credits. It's like, we hardly hear the names at all.
Yeah.
But in the credits, you see a lot of really good ones.
You have to hit rename. Knox was the other guy. That was I think the name of the... I didn't realize it. I was looking at the IMDb. Double hours! Double hours!
Double hours with the Wines News.
Commander Shepard, tell us on the Babel space. What is going on in this space?
I haven't tried the advanced content yet. This is like basically a free expansion, basically. And it says recommended for experienced players. So I made myself a rule that I'm not going to try this until I beat the game.
That's probably a good rule.
I don't even know what's in it, so I don't even know if that's even relevant to me. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet.
Bum.
You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before pursuing the Rebel fleet can catch up. Okay, so... Ready, Mad Max? Why? Oh, it's paused.
I love the music in this game.
I just downloaded the soundtrack to this a few days ago, and it was only $5.
Oh, that's nice. Bum bum bum. We gotta fight. Fight and kill stuff. Oops.
So in case anybody's watching and you don't know what this game is, it's basically a ship fighting simulator. It's like Star Trek, where you have all these individual crew members. Yay, he's dead.
We blowed it up.
Here's all my shit I got. So here's the engine room right here. I hope my mouse is showing up. But yeah, this helps with evasiveness, with dodging your opponent's attacks, along with the pilot seats. That also helps with that. Here's the med bay, shields, and weapons. Those are all like the vital ones in combat. This is your O2 stuff right here. If this goes down, that's...
For the layman, that means oxygen.
This, if this goes down, that becomes your #1 priority to repair, because you're gonna run out of air, and all of your crew are going to die.
Aren't there some aliens that are fine without it?
Maybe.
I think
gotten
there are.
I haven't gotten that far yet.
I think there are some that you can actually like even. Like, if you need to reroute power, you can, like, cut off oxygen to other rooms, and those aliens can, like, work in those rooms totally fine.
Oh, yeah.
Without the oxygen. Because they don't need it, technically.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure that yeah. I just haven't gotten that far yet. I need more ships and more crew.
Yeah.
This is my drones. This is doors. And this is your, cameras, surveillance, or whatever. If this goes down, then you lose sight of every room that a crew member is not in. I think we'll head to the nebula. Typically you get more shit if you go to the nebula. They're trying to get away, so we're targeting their engines.
Ooh. Pew pew!
Pew pew pew! Space in space!
So exciting. Jump imminent. They're gonna get away.
Oh, my ion blast is down. Well, fuck you.
Womp womp.
Probably gonna want more shields pretty soon. That's usually what I go for immediately.
Yeah, it's a good strategy. Good strat. The cool thing I like about this game is that it's just like there's so much other like little things you can do, like, you know, like your crew gets individual you know, like
skills
and stuff, and like it's crazy that like it feels like this game is so short because you can play multiple playthroughs in a very short span of time.
We will not surrender.
No.
Give us that scrap.
And it's just interesting how how would you even have time to like get any of your crew members' skills up? All like in any multiple things. I mean, obviously, you stick them on one or two things and have them do one or two things, but it's just so crazy that like the people who created this game decided, oh yeah, we're gonna put crew skill members in here too because we think that's important. It's just an interesting, because they obviously didn't have to put that in here at all, but they decided, hey, might as well.
Yeah, I heard that like the reason why they made this game so short is because like if they let you keep playing this like even for like a very small amount of time after the game would normally end, then you just become completely unstoppable and like you break the game.
Oh yeah,
because your ship is just too powerful.
Just too powerful. Yeah, I mean I've seen some Let's Plays of this. And certain people they've lucked out with getting like finding like a really good item like right away, and then all of a sudden they have an ion blaster with two like really powerful guns, and then it's like they take down the shield and like literally just like missile them, and it's like they're literally unstoppable. And yeah, and it's kind of there definitely is times where you can totally break the game.
How's the sound, Broseph? We have one person in the chat so far.
Broseph! Apparently, a while back we did 0 damage to that other ship, but I think it was because the ion blast was down.
Yeah, so. I realized earlier that the auto fire wasn't on, so that would do it.
Sun.
Beacon has been placed too close to the supergiant class M star. The ship will gradually overheat until you get out of here. Or die. A pirate apparently oblivious to the danger of the new sun moves in to engage.
Yar. Pirates don't have any need for the sun, matey. Or any knowledge of the sun.
Walk the solar rays. Yar. Yar.
Heave to and prepare to be sunburned. Solar flare imminent.
Oh no, you don't. Give us that scrap. Oh, his engine's already down.
Hey, you're on fire.
You're on fire.
Let out that precious oxygen.
Yeah, another cool thing about this game is that you can just let out all the air, and that sucks out the oxygen away from the fire and puts them out. Probably gonna jump away before the next solar flare though, even though it's usually best to repair your ship before you jump. So this doesn't happen. Man, my drones are down.
Uh-oh.
I'm just gonna have to try to disable them until we can get in and repair them again.
Hopefully they don't hit you first.
Well, with this ion cannon, I can disable their weapons pretty quick.
That's true.
Game is a smidge low, apparently.
Cool. Thank you. Let us know if anything is better or worse. So does the ion cannon just take down their shields, or does it,
Yeah,
okay.
it, like, if it hits the shield, then it, like, disables it. Mm-hmm. And then once the shield is down, you can target any specific point, and then it disables that part.
Okay. Cool.
It doesn't do any actual damage.
Well, you just took their engine, so like, literally right, like, a half second before that message popped up.
This drone right here, it just fires at anything. I don't control where that hits.
Yeah.
I still haven't hit a store yet.
Got a little bit of time.
You arrive at the distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship with the pirate markings partially crushed between two large rocks. They must have been illegally mining the belt without proper equipment.
Dislodging or destroying?
I'll help him out. I'm feeling generous. You fire a few volleys into the rock and it starts to shudder and break apart. Without shields, the pirate takes a beating, but eventually pulls free. They thank you for your assistance.
Cool. Should probably head.
I usually try to nab every last thing.
Yeah.
Before I'm overrun. A ship with a conspicuous pirate markings is orbiting a nearby moon, broadcasting a simple message claiming to have equipment available for sale. Sure.
We'll try it.
Yes, we have extensive stock. Come aboard. No. Yeah. Saw that coming.
Well.
Anita Sarkeesian had some interesting thoughts about Mad Max that I saw.
Really?
On Twitter a few days ago.
What were they?
She says this is not a feminist movie.
Really?
This is a movie that has successfully had, you know, good female characters in it.
Huh.
And like that on its own doesn't necessarily make it feminist. Like all it did is avoid problematic things that 99% of movies do.
Huh.
But it's like feminism would like need something more, I guess. I mean, you can go back and read them for yourself. I don't want to speak for her, but and it was a few days ago, so I don't
fully recall.
Yeah. But, I mean, it was kind of an interesting thoughts about it. But, I mean, we're so starved for any movie that has good female roles in it that we just grasp onto anything. Like, she says that, like, just because a woman, like, shoots at things stoically doesn't automatically make it feminist. But, I don't know, some feminists like shooting at things stoically.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I mean, I could see her point, potentially, but at the same time, I think, like you said, with something with a society and a culture so starved for really good, decent female characters and really good, decent female characters that are also feminist, like, I would argue that this is definitely a feminist movie, just because if anything, we need something to be a good example for what a good feminist movie is.
And what I saw at the end, spoilers, you may want to mute it for the next, 15, 20 seconds, but what I saw at the end was like that heavily implied that Furiosa was going to be like the matriarch of that colony.
Yeah,
like,
for real.
The leader.
Because Mac showed up. I mean, he got out of the car, he pulled the sheet off of the Joe, that guy, and everyone rejoiced that he was dead. But then nobody, at that point, they were celebrating, but they didn't really know what to do. And then all of the girls stood up, and then they really started freaking out and, like, getting excited. And they didn't lower, like, all those little kids, like, didn't lower the thing to let anybody up until Furiosa... They saw that she was alive because they knew that she was like a part of them and like someone that they could, rely on.
Yeah.
It's very obvious. I mean, obviously they don't have any like backstory for like, how Furiosa even got to know those women were there, like how she convinced them to this plan, like how long did it take to set up all of this, you don't get any of that, which is fine. I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but obviously she was very, very well respected by everybody in the Citadel, for sure, and obviously very, I mean, I guess respected enough by the Joe guy to to allow her to drive a war rig like that.
And they were all taking orders from her.
Yeah, like all of them. Like she was in charge. So obviously and she said she was stolen from the Green Place when she was a child. So I mean, she's probably had to claw and fight her way to where she is now her entire life, and she risked everything for all of these other women. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah. I was fucking blown out of my seat. It was it was such an incredible movie.
Oh yeah.
It was just fucking non-stop action.
Yeah.
So good. Finally, our first store. And
Craig Dolan.
And I'm out of scrap to buy anything.
Yeah.
At least I get to repair my ship. Oh well. I'm looking for another ion cannon thing because you really own with 2 of those with the ship. Get 2 good combat drones and a defense drone.
Oh, you have your weapons guy in the shield room, I think.
He was just helping out. She was just helping out.
Hi, Lauren.
Fuck you, slaver scum.
I'll be right back.
Alright. So, Broseph, have you seen Mad Max yet? Sure, I'll take Shelton. Shelton, you can be on shields.
We get a slave?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I attacked the slaver ship, and then he's like, please don't kill me, I'll give you a slave. And I'm like, okay. I need more crew.
So there you go.
Broseph has not seen Mad Max yet, so I hope we didn't spoil too many things.
Oh.
You should go see it, Broseph.
It's awesome! Most movies aren't worth your money these days, and this one is definitely worth your money.
This was the best movie I've seen in years. And I was trying to think of the last movie I saw that was this good. And it's difficult to think of one. Maybe the first Avengers, but I like this more than the first Avengers.
I think the first Avengers for me, because that was another one that came to mind when you asked that question in the theater. And the first Avengers for me, I think I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed watching it a lot, but I think like probably 60% of the reason why I enjoyed watching it so much is because I was with, you know, an entire group.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
3 Rockmen. These dudes aren't kidding around.
Maybe you can send your rock guy and fight him?
I am going to open all of my doors, flood the whole place with space, and then force them to fight inside my medbay, where I'm healed.
But I think like 60% of the reason why I loved the...
Oh my god. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, it's fine.
But my oxygen is, like, gone.
Yeah, you'll have to send somebody to repair it.
So that's really bad because there's no oxygen here, and now it's not going to be replenished. So anybody who goes out there is going to have to hold their breath. Sorry, what was your thought?
Like 60% of the reason why, hi Lee! Lee's in.
Lee!
Like 80% of the reason why I love the Avengers so much was because, you know, I went to a midnight showing. So, you know, I really loved it because everybody there was all, you know, hyped at the same time, you know, so...
Yeah, and I didn't see it in theaters. I watched it alone on Blu-ray. So
yeah.
I figure...
Yeah.
I feel like I lost half of the experience there.
Yeah. Like, seeing it in theaters with everybody, like, fucking freaking out all at the same time, and, like, you know, having a fun time with it, blah, blah, blah. Like, that was awesome. But I feel like that's kind of the same way with a lot of, movies I've seen. Like, I mean, like, I went and saw, with, a couple friends of mine back at University of Iowa, for, like, really cheap, because I went and saw it at, like, after it had been in theaters already at, like, our local, campus theater, you know, so I saw it for, like, $3 or something, you know, and, you know, it was really fun, because everybody was laughing at all the same jokes, everybody was, like, you know, having the same reactions to all, you know, the same things. So I think when you're with a group of people, especially a group of people who have never seen that film before, you know, like, that makes it, like, way more fun than, you know, like, watching it by yourself. So... But at the same time, I'm very, very glad we saw Mad Max, like, with pretty much nobody else in the theater, because I am terrible when it comes to going to see movies in theaters, even though I've heard nothing but good things, and, like, everybody and their mother is telling me to go see this movie, I, like, partially don't want to, because I hate the chance of potentially getting to the theater and then there's just people fucking talking, and like people getting up, and like, you know, when Sean and I last saw the second Avengers in the theater, and a woman brought in her 3 children, like one of which that was maybe like 2.5 or 3. So like, you know, like the kid was screaming at the screen basically the entire time, and then she would like shush it really loudly. So it was just like, yeah, this is exactly how I want to watch a fucking movie, with like a woman shushing her screaming child the entire time, you know? Like, so for me, you know, going to see movies in the theater is always kind of a risk. So I'm very happy that at least when we saw Mad Max today, you know, we're pretty much alone. I think there was maybe like 6 other people. Yeah, it's a Disney movie, but you shouldn't have your 2-year-old kid to a PG-13 film anyway.
And there are some things that, like, you really shouldn't watch with other people. Like, you have to experience them completely alone.
Yeah.
Like, I felt this way playing Journey for PS3.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, if I had to, like, play that with other people, like, I mean, the comments would have completely ruined it, because that's, like, an extremely personal, introspective game.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
And it's why I love it so much.
That's kind of how I feel about this game called Gone Home, that I keep saying we need to play.
Yeah.
But it's definitely, I mean, it's okay. I think it's okay to play with somebody else, but it's definitely a game that you should play with like really no commentary. Like, you shouldn't be talking while it's going, like while you're playing it. Like, Lito.
I don't know if you can hear our cat, guys. He wants to play, and he's yelling at us.
Lito, come here. He really wants to play. Come here and talk to the mic. Come here and talk to the mic. I want to see if I can get him to meow. Lito. Lito. You want to say hi? Who's a good boy?
This is like a mom trying to get a dog to bark into the phone.
Bark into the phone.
Lito, Lito. Lito burrito.
I really wish I could find some more weapons.
Yeah, we've only had 2 this whole time. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess you can count the drone as a weapon.
Lito, Lito, Lito. He's a kitty cat.
Hi, Lee. Hi, Broseph. Broseph is taking all of the animals. Did you hear that, Lee? Luger, say hello. He is like not cooperating.
I'll put you down. Go play.
Go find your mom, Dad.
Russ's comment. Coral!
Hours.
I'm actually running a little low on fuel myself, so you're fucked.
Sorry, brah.
Should probably have bought some fuel at that store.
Take no prisoners.
This is a rebel ship.
Rebel scum. What kind of puppy? Oh, drone got killed.
What? Carl! I just named my drone Carl.
Oh, that's cool. We just have more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I didn't realize how that worked.
Yeah, here's my drone count up here.
Oh, okay, okay. I see, I see. Aw, cute. Doggies are cute. Doge.
Lee, you missed a pretty stellar discussion about Mad Max and feminism. This is going to be uploaded on YouTube later, so you should go back and listen to that. Have you seen Mad Max yet, Lee? Broseph hasn't, so he's a loser.
Go see the movie. Oh, we got... What?
You were transporting prisoners, and the sole survivor offers to join your crew. As a first step on his path to get revenge.
Revenge!
You joined the right crew.
Come on, Tiggy.
Let's put you in the camera room, because then we can check out what the other crew is doing in the middle of battle.
Go see it. Fucking Mantis. They're coming to mess your shit up.
Get him, Rockman.
Shelton.
Oh god, my pilot's on fire.
No!
Not as bad as their, not as bad as their ship though.
Oh yeah, their ship's way on fire. Kaboom! We killed a lot of people and stuff. Good to know that you're watching us play games while you're in the bathroom, Broseph.
Well, what are phones for?
True. I love that there's like a new thing in The Sims 4, where you can like sit on the toilet and play on your phone.
I did not know that.
Which is like...
Thanks, EA.
Too true to life. Oh, Mantis.
How meta would it be if EA would charge DLC for phone apps for your Sim?
Also, you say meta?
Is that how you pronounce it?
It's I believe it's meta.
Meta.
I mean, that's just how I've interpreted that my entire life. So I don't know. I could be wrong.
We're enemies now.
Meta.
I listen to Isometric, which is the best gaming podcast, and one of the hosts, Steve, pronounces Mario.
Yeah, quite a. I think Gavin and Michael from Achievement Hunter both say Mario.
And the other host corrects him all the time, and he just refuses to stop it. He's like, nope, I'm digging in.
I mean, I think it's... That's something I think that, you know, depending on your accent or depending on your... I don't know.
Broseph says meta as in Metapod.
Yeah.
So...
Metapod.
I'm probably outvoted here. That is not a word that I say too often.
Oh my gosh. I saw the best Metapod comic ever, and it was, it was like taking a microscope to a metapod and like zooming in, and then it turns out that a metapod is just made of a bunch of Nokia phones. It was really fucking great. I laughed a lot. I thought that was very funny. Yar! Lee says it's as in metaphor.
I have not seen any stores around. What is this playthrough?
Yeah, I can't believe we made it this far with only one fucking gun.
I mean, this
and
is
one
just
drone.
how good this is.
True. It's a very good combo.
If I actually could visit stores and get more than one drone, I mean, it's like fights are end in under 30 seconds.
Haha with the puns, Broseph. I don't believe you.
Broseph says, I never met a pod I didn't like because it gave me butter free. Hey! The broadcast just ended.
Oh, that's weird. We didn't do that. Na 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 na.
Okay, hopefully we're back.
That was weird. Ugh.
Doing a good job in there, Tai.
Letting us spy on stuff.
Yeah, the camera's useless in the nebula.
Mm-hmm. Lito's out there bouncing around.
Well, this fight is going on for too long because
Forever.
of our lack of firepower.
One sec.
I just accepted their surrender because that fight was going on for too long.
Yeah, screw it. Oh, good. Can you hear us, Lee? And stuff? Junpeng!
Cool. And he's a skilled pilot and a repairman. Ooh.
Is he better pilot than Max?
Yes.
Oh, you should.
Well, Mad Max. Looks like you're just gonna be stuck in that room over there, doing nothing. You can repair the drones if the drones go down.
Sorry, bro.
I mean, he's fulfilling the same role that Mad Max had in the movie. He knows his place and he steps back and lets other people fight.
He's there to help
and win their own liberation. You jump into the middle of a body sort multiple. Recently, our cats were just galloping across the halls. Multiple incapacitated ships loom in the shadows, briefly illuminated by the lighting. Sure. Oh, while the crew is off, the ship's searching through the wrecks. Two hulls crashed into each other, breaking the crew's tethers. You have no time to react as someone is knocked away, floating helplessly into the gaseous clouds.
Furiosa!
She lives in the movie. Well.
Boo. Max can go in the engine rooms. Hey, look, he's needed now. Drive the rig, Max.
Well, Max, you have a new job, I guess. From pilot to the bowels of the engine room. Long way down, buddy.
Isn't cloaking pretty useful?
Yeah, I've never been able to afford it though. There's an item that I usually get it lets you recover drones after a battle. So it's like your count never goes down.
I gotcha. Beautiful view. Doesn't fucking help us. Oh, kitty cats. They're being silly. Whoa!
Missiles can go right through shields. Is my ion cannon even firing?
Yeah, it is. Oh, yikes. Oh. Don't know if you guys heard that, but Juno's not happy.
Oh no, he's the shield guy. Shield, yeah. Everyone back to the station, but that was their former station before I set them on.
Yeah. Man, this guy's tough.
It was those missiles, which I seem to be countering now with the ion cannon.
What do you mean it's coppery? Yeah, America needs to get rid of the penny. It's stupid and a waste. It costs more to make pennies than pennies are worth. I think we should just get out of here. This guy's fucked us up.
I'm not letting this go to waste.
Alright.
I got my defense drone out. No!
So cruel.
Getting that scrap. Ooh. And a system repair drone.
Cool.
Cool. Max and Junpei need to heal.
Yuck. That's no fun. I'm sorry that's happening.
Why aren't these two people healing?
Is the medbay down?
Nope.
No, yeah, there's no power to it.
Oh, there we go.
Do that!
That works. Elite FTL play right here. Need more drones. Scoops, that's a good name. I can't believe how little shit I've stumbled on this playthrough. I guess I can sell this. I don't need it.
Zoom, zoom, zoom! Whoa. The only honorable course.
Worse than rebels. That's why I attacked first.
I think it's interesting that you play as like the Federation in this game. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're not I don't know. I guess
you're not fighting against a tyrannical superpower.
Yeah, it's interesting. Just because like usually space games in general, I guess you always play as the
Ender's in here.
As the you know the rebels fighting the evil corporation or you know high up forces. So it's interesting that you know you play as the people in power.
God, leave me alone. Well, I'm not doing any damage to these guys.
Yeah, you might wanna peace out.
Like, I always forget to put my defense turn up, so that's why I was getting my ass handed to me.
Hi, Andrew.
No. I think, let's get out of this sector, and then I think we're gonna hang up for tonight. Because it's 11:30. We've been streaming for like an hour now.
We both have to work tomorrow. Like losers. You missed all of the Mad Maxing, yes. Did you see the part where the entire movie... Yes, we did very much see the part where the entire movie. Very much so, yes.
Yeah, you'll need to go back and watch this on YouTube.
Yeah, we'll put it up on YouTube and you can check it out. We talked a bit. I mean, we brought up some of our main points and stuff. But, we didn't, get too crazy.
Wisto.
Of course you're staying up, bro, so if you don't sleep. Or at least you don't require as much. Laser beams. Pew pew!
I don't like using laser beams because they're useless if they have shields up, which are half the time.
Yeah.
They're really cool because they're lasers.
Lasers pew pew.
Lito's going crazy over there on my bed. Cool. We're quitting now. Well, guys, thanks a lot for joining us.
I don't know if you can hear
Lito is continuing to make weird sounds on my bed. I doubt the microphone is picking them up. Andy doesn't like the ship that I'm using because it's not laid out well.
Boo, 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 boo.
Well, I only have 3 ships because I've never beaten the game.
Yeah, so can't do much about it.
So yeah, we're heading off to bed.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for watching.
We'll probably be back next week, maybe, hopefully sometime.
Have a good weekend, blah, blah, blah. Have a good night. We're going to bed and working tomorrow.
Love you.